Happy New Year. I hope 2024 is off to a good start for you. I think we're all ready to leave 2023 behind. It was a weird year, wasn't it? 2022 was the worst for me. 2023, a little bit better. And 2024 is the year. I mean, we say that every year, don't we? But you have to believe. As they say, being delulu is the salulu. I am all for being delusional. All for it. This is the Natasha Denona Skin Glass Primer. Look how glowy it makes your skin. Dior Forever Skin Glow Foundation. Today we're doing the browns. Somebody left a comment on one of my videos on Instagram saying you're in your brown era, and I agree. And then it made me think of doing a brown makeup, so here we are. I just think brown is so chic, like especially in clothes, especially like a monochromatic brown outfit. It just hits different. Okay, contour. I'm going to use the Dior concealer as well. By the way, how cute are these little earrings? I found these the other day for $3. $3. And you know the deal. And for those who don't, this is the Huda Beauty loose powder in the shade Cupcake. You know that trend that's going around where people are posting their ins and their outs? So their ins for the year and their outs, what they want to get rid of. Let's just do mine here while we're chatting. I have a little list, I just haven't posted it yet. I've been meaning to post it, but then I've been adding to it and da-da-da-da-da. But let's do it while we're here and we're chatting. And then you can tell me yours in the comments. I got the new Anastasia Beverly Hills brow set. I'm gonna use that today. So my first one is to read more. I love reading, but I definitely didn't. I read a bit last year, but I want to read more this year. Like if I can do 2 books a month, I mean that's pretty doable. Currently I'm reading the book A Little Life. It's like 800 pages. Fuck, it's taking me ages. And it's like very different than what I'm used to reading. I usually read like thrillers, murders, like all the crime, all that stuff is what I usually read. But this book's very different, so I'm currently reading that. So I want to finish that and then just get onto a new book and just read more because it's so good. I love just zoning out in a good book. The next one is exploring my personal style. I feel like sometimes, especially with social media now, there's just so many trends like that are happening every week. And it can just get very confusing when you're seeing all this. You're like, oh, I like that style, I like that style, I like that style, I like that style. And then it becomes just too much. So like, I know what I like to wear. I know what makes me feel comfortable, but I just want to explore it more. I guess like experiment more and just hone in on my own personal style. Next is pops of colour. In my style, I'm very neutral, which I like. I mean, I'm always going to be a neutral gal, but I feel like just little pops of colour here and there, you can never go wrong. So I'm going to start that, and the same with my home. I mean, I like, again, neutral things. I don't like anything too busy in my house and my space, but little pops of colour here and there. Yeah, we're going to do that with my home as well. More makeup free days. I definitely had a lot more makeup free days last year, and I really like just having bare skin, especially on days that I don't need to wear makeup. Drinking more water. My boyfriend is like a fish. He is so good at drinking water and I am not. So drinking more water is on my list. I have this little thing. I got this from, I think, yeah, House of Lashes, and I love it. This definitely helps me drink more water, so I just fill this up, and whatever I'm doing, if I'm home, if I'm out in the car, I'll just bring it with me. And it has definitely helped me drinking more water, because if I don't have a bottle of water around me, I won't fucking drink it. Knitting and crocheting. I started to crochet again. I love crocheting. I love just zoning out and crocheting. Sometimes I don't care what I'm making, I just want to do the process of just like therapeutic. So I want to learn how to knit. I know the basic of knitting, so I need to practice that and get my tension right before I actually get in and knit something. But I definitely want to knit this year, so knitting and crocheting are in. And I want to start swimming again. I love swimming, I just definitely don't do it enough. I want to learn how to dive properly. That is my goal, is to learn how to dive properly. Like, I can swim, like I'm not a fucking Olympic swimmer or anything, but I know all the basics. I can swim, I can tread water, I can do all the things, but I want to learn how to dive. I'm just going to go with my eyes now, using the Armani eye tint in the shade 22M. Just going to add a little bit of this, not a whole lot, because I just want a very light eye, because I'm going with a bold lip. I also want to learn Irish. I know very basic Irish from school. I might talk about the weather, very basic stuff, but I want to learn how to actually speak Irish and have conversations. For me, it's important as an Irish person to be able to speak my language. It pisses me off that our country doesn't speak a lot of Irish. I mean, Irish people speak English. There are a few towns in Ireland where they are like native Irish speakers, but overall it's like a very English speaking country, and it pisses me off because we should all know how to speak our own language. Also, if anybody knows anyone who does Irish lessons, either in Vancouver or online, let me know, please, and thank you. In spearmint tea, it is my new obsession. I've been drinking it for about 2 months now. I started to drink it because I read that it's supposed to be really good for balancing hormones. So I was like, you know, let's try it. If it's gonna stop me from getting hormonal breakouts, I will try anything. Only thing is, I find it so hard to find it in the shops. I have to buy it on Amazon. Peppermint tea is not really my favorite. I find that it can be sometimes a little bit too bitter. Whereas spearmint tea, it's minty, but it's a little bit sweet. Not sweet, but it's a little bit more sweet than peppermint, so it's really yummy. More compliments to strangers, to friends, anybody. Just give everyone a compliment. Everyone likes a compliment, right? So more compliments to strangers. Pilates. I want to get back into my Pilates. I absolutely love it. Kind of fell off the wagon a little bit. Started to do some at home, but I'm definitely going to get back into reformer Pilates because it was the best I ever felt. It was the strongest I ever was. So I want to just get back and just get strong again. Okay, I'll do my out list in a sec. I'm just going to finish my eyes. So I just use brown mascara. I know it's kind of hard to tell, brown mascara, but I just find it's a little bit softer. And now I'm not over the glitter. I'm not over it. So we're bringing glitter in to 2024. It's not just going to be for Christmas. I'm going to use that Fenty, what is this, Royal Icing Diamond Bomb. This is nice because it's really subtle but sparkly, so we'll just catch the light. I'm just going to finish my cheeks before we do eyes. This is the Nude Sticks Nude Buff Blush. And then the highlight I'm going to use is Beauty Wand from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the shade Spotlight. Into my out list. First is scrolling. I mean, I feel like we're all guilty of that. And like mindless scrolling, so that's out. That's so out. That's not good for anybody's health. I'm just going to actually put this on like this. I don't usually do this, but I'm not getting the colour payoff I want. Also, what's out is comparing. Comparing myself to other people, comparing anything. Comparison is the thief of joy, my friends. We all need to stop comparing, and I feel like we all do it. I mean, it's a very natural human thing to do, but I mean, it doesn't serve anybody any good. Procrastination is also out. I can be a very, very big procrastinator, and that annoys me about myself. But I'm not going to beat myself up over it. I'm just going to work on my procrastination. And for me, I find that the best way I can kind of overcome procrastination is just, I am a list queen. Everything is wrote down, everything I need to do. Literally everything. I will write everything down. There's also an app that I was using, Structured it's called. I need to start using this again. But you can basically just put all your little tasks in and then tick them off, and it will just, you can put it in the time frame. And this helped me so much, especially when I'm having like content days or stuff like that I can plan. Okay, that's going to be done within an hour, that's going to be done. I'm going to take the break and have my lunch, and then I'm going to do that and do that. Really good. So I'm going to start using that again. But I also write everything down in my diary, so that definitely helps with procrastination. So I just need to do that. Next is feeling guilty when I'm not doing anything. You know those days where we all need to relax, we all need to do nothing. But I find then that I like make myself feel guilty, because I mean, there's always something to do, of course there is, but doing nothing is also important to us, to just relax and recuperate our mind, our body, our everything. So feeling guilty when doing that is out. We're getting rid of that in 2024. Coffee every day is out. I don't need it every day. I don't need it at all, really. It's more so just like a comfort coffee thing. So every second or third day I'll have a cup of coffee. And then the last out is late nights. That's not going out. I don't really like go out drinking or anything like that anymore, but just staying up late. So I mean, we're getting rid of that. A little bit earlier bedtimes with my book and my spearmint tea, yes. So yeah, that's my ins and outs. I'll probably add to it as I think of stuff that I do, or think of stuff that I want to do, and add to it. But that's mine. Anyway, I want to hear yours, so leave me some below and let me know what yours are. I have been adding a little beauty spot to my face. See here, I had a pimple, a pretty bloody big one, and I was adding some brown eyeliner to it to make like a little beauty mark, and I thought it was kind of cute, so we'll do it again. I'm gonna use this brown lipstick today. It is the Rouge Allure Velvet Extreme in the shade Chestnut 122. I'm going to go in with my Chestnut lip liner from MAC. Oh, that is a nice shade. Should we add a gloss? I never ever do like a glossy bold lip. Let's try it today for fun. What do we think? Gloss or matte? I mean, I always love a matte brown lip, but the gloss is kind of cute. I think we'll leave it glossy for a change. Okay, little loves, that is it. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.